So I'm just not...
Good afternoon, Corvallis. You're tuned into 88.7 KBVR, your student-run radio. This is DJ Heartbreaker on the mic, just like every Friday at high noon. Joining me, as always, to my left, the denim demon himself, Alexander J. How you doing?
Oh, doing great. Fully equipped in denim and ready to talk about all the topics. I think you've really brewed up some good topics for today, and I'm excited about today's show because it's great to have Emily back on. It's great to have this guy on over here.
Yes, joining us for the first time ever, our roommate, our friend, our pet, Ryan Briggs. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. A little nervous. Pretty excited, though.
Good. Don't be nervous. You'll do great.
Everyone's nervous their first time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, tell me about it. You know what, Ryan? It's just like before a football game or something, before a big game, you get a little nervous. You get those nerves in the locker room. But if that didn't happen, you wouldn't be ready to play. You wouldn't be ready to go out there and give it your all and give it your A game. So if you weren't nervous right now, I'd ask you to leave and come back with a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah, it's like sharpening the blade, just get you ready, get you prepared, and I think you'll do just fine. How's everybody's week been? It's week 8. I can't believe the school year's going by so dang fast.
Bad.
Your week's been bad?
Academically.
Oh, well, what about, that's kind of secondary,
To what?
Social life. Maybe
socially...
if you're seeing a hot lady.
Yeah, social life's been going up for you, Crawford.
Well...
It's not the only thing that's been going up.
Oh, lordy. Socially it's been great, but, week 8's like grind time. It's really time to, bear down and get your grades in the right order.
Wait, sorry, grind time. You said you were at Impulse last night. I'm really getting conflicted with what you're talking about here. Is this so social or is this academic now?
Oh, it was grind time at Impulse, too. Don't get me wrong.
Of course it was.
What else do you do at Impulse?
Womp Womp Gangnam Style.
They had a Gangnam Style and I'm sexy and I know it mashup.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's too much hip thrusting for me, man.
I know, dude. I just couldn't help it.
It's like spazzing out.
Yeah, I was trying to find a lady to thrust my hips against. Yeah.
Are you guys excited for Thanksgiving?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's our last
Favorite
show.
holiday.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Let's go ring around the rosy and talk about our favorite food on Thanksgiving.
Oh, I like it, Kyle.
Do you want to start us off?
Yes.
Okay.
I like
Well, actually, wait. Ladies first. Emily, you start us off.
Yeah.
Shirley's not dead on this show.
Okay.
Sorry, that was an Ice Cube quote.
Yeah.
I like stuffing with gravy for sure. Probably the fattiest part. But also, you gotta have that turkey sandwich after everyone's gone, like right before bed. You gotta get the turkey back out, the Wonder Bread, tons of mayonnaise, and just maybe 2 or 3 of those.
For sure. I like it.
Hungry.
I also like the day after turkey. I think that's almost better than the day of turkey.
Yeah.
I haven't had day after or later day turkey in the last 3 years because my family's been coming up to Portland and we go out to a restaurant for Thanksgiving.
What?
And it's awesome. The food's amazing.
Where do you guys go usually?
We go to a restaurant called Wildwood in Northwest Portland. It's a really nice place. They have a back dining room that we go to, and it's really nice. It's great food. Don't get me wrong, but it's two downfalls. One, the food's top notch, but then you don't get seconds. There's no seconds.
What?
Oof.
It's blasphemous.
Yeah, there's no seconds. And anytime I've gone out a couple times to restaurants on Thanksgiving, probably more than the average person. And never have I encountered a seconds option. I would pay extra.
Wow, the pilgrims are rolling over in in their grave right now.
The
They
food
need
is
a buffet.
Yeah, I know, right? Maybe
not
if you
fair.
went to hometown buffet on Thanksgiving, but that's gross. No, but
Lots
the
of
food's
old
great.
people.
The second downfall is no leftovers. No leftovers, and I'm a big seconds
Man.
guy. I'm a big leftovers guy. And my favorite food is the yams, candied yams.
Oh
Or maybe
yeah,
my
those
mom-
are good.
My mom would bake it with some marshmallows on top.
Yep, that's
Super bomb.
That's good stuff.
Love it.
What about you, Rybon? What's your favorite Thanksgiving attribute?
Well, I'd have to say my least favorite is probably yams.
Okay.
But I have to
All right,
agree with
dude.
Emily. Stuffing is probably my favorite.
Lame.
Probably fill 3/4 of my plate with that.
You go with the gravy on top too?
Oh yeah.
You
Gravy on
gotta.
everything. Turkey.
Yeah.
It's got to be on the whole plate.
This may be a little bit of a wild card, a knuckleball, if you will. My favorite thing is usually the cranberry sauce that my mother makes that goes on top of the turkey.
So
She always
good.
makes it from scratch, and she gets it from my my mom's friends grow their own cranberries. So like it's all like
so they have
homemade.
like a bog,
Yeah, it's
cranberry
weird.
bog.
Yeah, yeah. But that's probably my favorite part. But I mean, can't go wrong with really any part of the Thanksgiving meal. And the vibes are good usually. It's usually just me and my parents, but usually family and food. Can't really beat that. A day in the sweats. For me, it's a day without a shirt on.
You don't wear a shirt to dinner?
No.
Oh my
What do your
gosh.
parents think about that?
Oh, I mean, it's not like we're all dressing up in tuxedos and going out to Wildwood over there. You know?
I don't wear a tuxedo, but I enjoy getting dressed up for Thanksgiving. Even
so-
when I'm at home, I put a nice sweater on, collared shirt, maybe some loafers.
Nice.
Shirtless, dude. Shirtless.
Well, that's the difference between SoO and SoCal. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Oh, man. Actually, when you say it like that, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, bro, we just go down to the beach, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Get
dude.
some
Catch some surf. Catch the next swell, bro.
Next swell turkey when we come in.
So chill.
Okay. Well, I didn't realize that you were coming on. I thought you were going to bail, Ryan, or else I...
Yeah,
What?
dude,
I guess...
he was okay. I was about to leave the house at like 11:53, and I'm like, Ryan, dude, you in or out? He's like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, dude, you have to make up your mind at this
gosh.
point. And then I was just like, all right, dude, that's a no. And then I walked out of the room, and he's like, I'm coming. It was like such a moment, you know.
Yeah, and very pertinent to the Love Talk show. I really like that.
I don't know. Oh, I'm coming.
It's interesting. Oh, touchdown Beavers. It's interesting because last week we talked about nesting, and I know that you are a pro
This
at
is the
this.
nester.
This is Nestor.
Okay.
This we frequently call him that, and he's a nester. He's a big cupcaker. He's a man that has a lot
That's
of
not
love.
a bad thing.
It's not at all. It's not at all.
Very versatile.
Yeah, he just likes his women. But I guess I'll put you through some rapid fire. I'll just pick from the old archive.
Fair enough.
Okay, Ryan. Are you currently single or taken?
Single.
Oh.
Are you more of a giver or a receiver?
Giver.
Not talking about football. I know you got good hands.
He's got good hands in the bedroom too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Whoa.
I don't know from experience, but
A friend of
a
mine.
friend of mine told me.
Are you more into protection or raw dogging?
Raw dog.
There we go.
Okay, I like the honesty.
I was worried you were gonna lie there. I was gonna freak out.
Would you rather have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich?
Oh, definitely BLT.
Nice.
Okay,
Especially with some of those Draper Family Farms tomatoes.
Oh yeah.
so good. Some heirlooms. Ice cream or froyo?
Ice cream.
Okay. Would you rather have in a woman a sense of humor or dashing good looks?
Sense of humor.
Ooh, had to think about it. Would you be upset, since it's currently No Shave November for males, if a girl didn't shave her legs for the whole month of November?
This is really funny because we have actually had a talk about this, and it's currently happening right now. So
Nice. Yeah, I'm
I've
into
been
that.
contemplating shaving my face.
So wait, a girl that you've been with, seeing,
Yes.
has, because you're not shaving your face, is not shaving your legs.
Yes.
That's
And
awesome.
maybe other
Oh
things
my
as well.
gosh.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. I support that fully.
I also support
You know,
that.
I don't care if a girl's haven't shaved her legs in a while. You know. It's
Well, then I came into Bushwhackers, and we
Nice.
got talking about designs.
Oh.
I said field goal post,
Oh,
maybe.
okay.
Ooh, that's a good
So you
one.
can score.
Maybe catcher's glove. I don't know.
Oh, catcher.
Wait,
Oh my god.
Emily, you know about bushwhackers, yeah?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, bushwhackers is this crazy idea I came up with.
A QPG original.
It is. Alex and I are gonna go. What we say? You're gonna 30-70?
Sure.
Okay. And the idea behind this is it's a hair salon that you go in and you get cool designs cut into your pubic hair.
Okay.
So how it kind of works is I want it to also be like people cut these intricate designs of field goal post or catcher's mitt or eyeballs by
Eyeballs.
someone of the opposite sex that is like good looking and also nude. So it's kind of like a strip club, pubic hair cutting, bar,
Grill.
grill.
Actually, no.
No, can't bring food into that.
No, there's a
Very
in the state of
unsanitary.
Oregon, and I'm probably pretty sure most states you can't serve food in a haircutting establishment.
Yeah, I mean, especially in a
into it.
pubic hair cutting establishment. Could you imagine like,
Ugh.
oh,
Ugh.
curly
Too much.
hairs.
Too much.
Ugh. So yeah, that's kind of the idea behind it. If
I
there's,
think you're gonna be pretty successful.
you think so? I think in Portland it would be a
Yeah,
huge
I
niche.
think
with
you're
the
just-
hipsters?
Yeah,
So
future millionaire.
okay, I'll put you on the spot. If you don't feel comfortable answering, you don't have to. If you say you got a free all expenses paid visit to Bushwhackers when I open up, what would you?
The Wu-Tang W.
Nice, that's sick. That would be really sick.
Point.
They ain't nothing to f with. I like that. That's good.
That would
That's
have to
good.
go on the board. Like
Yeah.
the pictures that you've done.
See, it could be like when Nelson had diversity cuts in the MU. He hung like all the different pictures of like haircuts he's done, like of the head. You could do that.
Yeah. I think that's what Ryan was going with there.
Yeah.
Ryan, what would you get?
Ooh, what would I get?
One design.
Maybach music.
Oh my gosh.
Rick Ross.
Rooster in your Rari, dude.
Do you think you would do dyeing too?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
we
dye?
talked about dying.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to. You have to treat it just like a hair salon.
There's a thing called Vajazzling you might want to look into.
Vajazzling.
I've heard about it.
Vajazzling,
I've
it's
heard
like
about
when
it.
you bling out your,
Vajazzle.
vajazzle.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know how it
wait,
works. I think there's glue involved, which sounds a little weird.
Yeah.
Hot
it's
glue
kinda-
gun?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So when you bedazzle, you
Open
then
up.
you hot.
Tell us how you really feel, Emily.
Yo, that would be painful, but I'm definitely gonna look check it out. Isn't there like some sort of glitter product that you can put on your genitals too?
I don't
Has
know.
some sort of like
Sounds
catchy name.
abrasive.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Not necessarily right when you put it on, but if you're having like intercourse and like the glitters on, get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sandpaper.
Or if
Right.
you got on your face. I don't
Yeah,
know.
in the eyes.
What if we can make like lube that is like
Oh, glittery.
yeah, glittery?
I think they
you know?
make that.
Glow in
Not
the
that I
dark?
know.
like just
Glow in
like
the dark glitter glue.
ball
glue.
bling or dong.
Glue.
Dong.
Dong glue.
Yeah.
I would not buy a product called Dong Glue. Oh my god. What are you trying to glue your dong to?
Well.
I love you.
It's like a Chinese finger trap for
Oh
the
my,
anatomy, man. You never get it done.
Next topic.
Coming soon from a QPG original. Chinese dong trap.
Presented by Backdoor Bill.
Dong trap.
What did you say, Ryan?
I said presented by Backdoor Bill.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's our sponsor.
Excuse me, I think I'm getting sick. We have enough products where we could actually probably go into some sort of like infomercial market where we could sell the edible foreskin and the peony beanie and the ball sweatband and the dong glue. Now,
Sweatband.
And for those with extra sweaty genitals, the ball sham wow.
order the next 10 minutes and you will receive not one but 2 ShamWell ball protecting soaking up devices. Yeah, it's just something to think about. Okay, well, I was sitting last night watching some television and thinking about some ideas, and something we haven't talked about in a while on this show is cheaters. People who cheat on one another. Commonly, someone would say that if you're once a cheater, you're always a cheater. But I kind of want to take a step back from that. And what actually defines cheating? Is a peck on the lips cheating? Is, I don't know, grinding at impulse cheating? Is buying someone a drink cheating? What is cheating?
I don't think buying someone a drink is cheating. I also think it depends on intentions. So if I look over and I'm at impulse, heaven forbid, and I look over and I see, okay, first of all, it has to be established that you and this female or male, or male and male, whatever, you and your significant other are exclusive. Like, you have to establish that. You can't just be like, there can't be this ambiguous relationship status. There has to be something established first off. And then upon that, if I look over and I'm established with, say, theoretically, there's me and a girl. Let's say I'm established exclusively with this girl, and I look over and she's grinding with another dude at impulse. Yeah, I'm going to be pretty ticked off. I'm not going to be too happy about
What if
that.
it's like her best friend that's like homosexual?
I still wouldn't be happy with that. I just don't want to see another dude genitals up against my girl's buttocks.
What if she just wants to get down to like, some LMFAO and, just something they just start dancing together? Is that really that big of a deal?
I still wouldn't like it.
Even if you weren't there and you didn't know about it?
If I Yeah, well then how would I
It's
know?
not you're gonna sit at the bar and sip on your gin and tonic and just,
No, I would
applaud this.
just be legitimately unhappy. I would not want to watch a girl that I like, that I'm like going out with or whatever, grinding with another guy.
So you say
You
the
would?
most. I don't think.
You
it
want to
really-
look over and watch it like I'm sexy and I know it. She's like pinned up against the wall.
I'd probably try to.
He's doing the cowboy.
Yeah.
I'd try to sandwich if I was there. I would just go get in front.
No.
No, it's a little bit skewed because I haven't been in a committed relationship in almost 4 years now. So I think, at this point, I didn't really care back when I had my last girlfriend, but
Maybe you didn't like her that much.
Yeah.
that's also a good possibility. It's a good possibility. So would you guys say the most minimalistic form of cheating is grinding with another person?
Even I would say texting someone. Like if you're texting them all the time and telling them how you feel. Like there's emotional cheating can be way worse than physical. Cause for guys anyway, guys don't really usually open up the door to their emotions until they really like someone.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I'm with a guy and he's talking to another girl about how he feels and I had a bad day and trying to seek comfort from her, that's way worse than just going out one Friday night, getting too drunk and whoops,
It totally
I got
depends.
horny.
I think it depends on your intentions too. Like if he's texting this girl and he's kind of likes her, but he's with this other girl. Yeah, that's really bad. But if he's just good friends with the girl and has he talks to her, it's a common thing for him to go and talk to this girl about his feelings and stuff.
Yeah.
I think or vice versa. If there's a girl with a guy friend, I personally wouldn't be too bummed out if a girl I liked was talking to an established guy friend about her feelings and stuff. But if she was liking this guy and kind of keeping this there's a big flame with me and her, and then there's a little flame with her and this guy, you know what I mean? Keeping that flame, stoking the fire.
The backup plan.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want there to
Yeah.
be any backup plans.
Back burner.
Yeah, I'm completely opposite kind of that. I don't think grinding's that big a deal. I might look over and be like, oh man, oh cool. But for the most part, it doesn't really bug me, and I don't think it should. It's not cheating.
Well, it's not cheating.
Just
I just
having
wouldn't be
fun.
happy, and I'd be like, dude, don't do that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Emily.
I
So
wouldn't, yeah.
do you think that it's not possible because I argued with our good friend, the designated hitter D-Ho, Daniel Ho-Ho, about this several times. He argues with me because he's had a committed girlfriend for almost 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And he always argues with me that it's not possible for, say a guy to have a really close girlfriend unless he has the intentions of getting with her or he's sexually attracted to her. Basically, he said that you can't be friends with somebody of the opposite sex when you're in a committed relationship. And that's kind of the vibe that I picked up from what you were saying, because I feel like a guy could have a really close girlfriend and talk about his. I have a few, definitely a good handful, that if I was with another girl, I would actually get kind of annoyed if she got jealous that I was talking to somebody else about my feelings and how I was feeling. It's not like I'm texting her hey, when I come home you should come over. I'll get a ball of scotch and make you dinner. It's I'm talking to her about just how I'm feeling, how my day's going, how my week's going, how my year's going, whatever. So do you think that it's possible for?
Well, I think it's hard for people to be friends. In my experience, I can't really have a lot of guy friends. It helps if they're in a relationship and they're my friend, because then I'm like, oh, okay, you're safe, whatever, you're taken, you're not going to try to hit on me, although that still happens. I think my experience anyway, it's hard as a female to be friends with guys because at one point in time they will hit on you.
Sure.
I've had just a handful of of guy friends not hit on me. The rest I've lost because they've expected something else.
Well, I feel like guys are friends with girls either because at one point they wanted to hook up with them,
Yeah.
or the girl is friends with someone that the guy wanted to hook up with,
Yeah.
Right.
or they're someone that the guy did hook up with and now they're just friends. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
there's always got to be, at some point, there had to be some connection to hooking up. I don't know. That's from my experience. I guess it would take me a while to go through and think of all the girls I'm friends with and how I got to know them. But from just a quick sample survey of my brain, I feel like every girl I'm friends with is either I've wanted to hook up with them, I have, or they're friends with someone that I have /wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel with Kyle on this one. I have a bunch of girlfriends that I'm really close with.
Have you wanted to hook up with them?
What? Have I ever wanted to hook up with them? Maybe when I'm really drunk or like something like that, and I don't even mean it. But like Sally Stickwell, shout out to Sally. I think she has multiple friends with all of us. So
Yeah.
But she was
hooking up with
one
our
of our
friends.
One of our friends.
So-
Calling her out right now.
No. She was like hooking up with one of our friends.
It's kind of an exclusive relationship.
Yeah, so
type
that's
thing.
how I got introduced to her, and that's how I originally became. I'm just saying, dude. It's kind of like the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. You know, you can always trace Kevin Bacon to some other actor in a Hollywood film. You can always trace a friend of yours that's a girl to some kind of a hookup at some point.
You know, the way I feel about it is that I do have quite a few friends that are girls that I haven't really wanted to hook up with and had no intention of hooking up even with their friends, really from high school. And my standpoint on it is that, no offense, Emily, but girls and guys alike are complicated. It is a game. You know, we call the show Quit Playing Games, but this whole like relationship thing, even though it says friends, as like mutually exclusive, whatever you want to call it, it's a game. And the closer I can get to trying to figure out the female mind by hanging out with girls that are friends with me, you know, thinking about, oh, like this is a common thought pattern among a lot of the girls that I hang out with just for, you know, giggles. That's kind of my mentality. If I can really, you know, see how they act and try to better understand how women work, that's the opportunity that I'm going to take, really.
I think that's really cool. That's very rare amongst guys, the guys I know anyway. I mean, this might sound bad, but I have had tons of guys, even with girlfriends, like hit me up really late at night or be like, hey, you want to go get a drink, and try to keep it on the low that they have a girlfriend. But
yeah, that's not
you
chill,
know,
that's
just,
snaky.
Yeah, so as a female, I'm very wary of who I befriend as a guy. I mean, my college career, I've kind of dumped a lot of guys as friends because they've hit on me, or like, even if they're really drunk and hitting on me, it's still like, whoa, like you're crossing that boundary. I've trusted you with a lot, and now you're just like flipping it, you know? Okay. So.
Yeah, it's tough. And honestly, this isn't a pity statement at all, but this could be because I have been friend-zoned quite a bit by girls.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot.
I can't tell you when I haven't been friend-zoned. You know?
Exactly.
Seriously,
So,
every time.
you know, I think having friends that are girls that you just don't like expect to like constantly hit on, drunk or sober. You know, this is a little tangential, but I don't really like that whole like, you know, blame it on the alcohol. I was drunk. I'm acting like this because I'm drunk kind of thing. I think that's
you put that
ludicrous.
alcohol in you, so you're still responsible for what happens after it's in you.
Or a lot of times I'll have the alcohol in me, and it'll make me like give me, you know, well, this is classic, you know, liquid confidence.
Oh
you
yeah,
always
absolutely.
want to make a move, you don't. Then you're drunk and you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then it's just,
Well, who doesn't want to like make out when they're drunk? You know what I mean? Like, no harm, no foul. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
well, if you're in a relationship though. And,
Oh yeah, in a
okay,
relationship,
okay,
that's
yeah.
totally cheating.
Oh yeah, single. Oh yeah, single. Yeah, it's like a handshake.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what's
Well,
up?
It's the new college handshake.
Yeah, it is. It's the college handshake these days. What does that say about the morality of our country? I don't know. We'll get to that next week.
Yes. Actually, 2 weeks. We won't be here next week.
Well, now you know. I'm not worried about when our kids are our age, and nowadays it's just a little peck under the mistletoe. In 20 years, oral
Actually,
sex.
fellatio.
Yeah, you know, where are we headed as a country? I'm worried. I think that the mistletoe is just getting dirtier and dirtier each year.
Do you guys think that if someone has cheated once, they'll be more prone to cheat again? Like once a cheater, always a cheater kind of thing?
Are you talking like the same relationship, or are you talking like just in general?
No, not necessarily. Just in general, with a different person. Because I personally have never cheated on anybody. I've been cheated on.
I think it says a lot if you cheat on the person you're in a relationship with. You know, if you cheat once in a relationship and you guys stay together, I think you're definitely prone to cheat again. Like, you probably didn't like them that much in the first place, or the trust is broken and you're like, well, she/he doesn't trust me anyway, so I might as well.
Once the trust is broken, it's a slippery slope from there, you know.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, one time you cheat, and then there's a high likelihood that the other person in the relationship will cheat to get even, and then it just becomes, you know, then it's just a downward spiral, and all of a sudden your relationship is based on lies.
Yeah,
So
and
you
you're
gotta be
just hurting
careful.
each other. It's
You
like,
gotta
why
be
would you be
careful.
together?
Okay.
Trust is like the staple of a relationship.
Absolutely.
Trust and communication is something we preach almost every show.
So, Kyle, I think I would say that in a single relationship, if you cheat once, you're extremely likely to cheat again. But overall, I don't think it necessarily carries over. I think relationships might be mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Statistics.
I
Ryan's a
agree.
math major.
Great math term right there.
Are you seriously?
Yeah.
It's one of Ryan's many, many skills. Mathematics.
Which also include flag football. He's a stud muffin on the soccer field. He's a boy amongst men.
Your dad also said 10-4 big dog this morning.
Yeah, my dad's been helping Ryan with his resume, and the texts my dad's been sending are ridiculous. It's awesome.
Shout out, Kent.
My dad doesn't text much. He's like 10-4 big dog, and he's like, Ryan, I like your resume, but we got to show him how you're a boy amongst men, a stud muffin on the. And I was just like,
Oh my gosh.
Bunch of exclamation marks as
my dad
well.
loves the exclamation marks. Shout out. See you tomorrow, pops.
When's he flying in?
He's flying in today, but he's gonna stay with some friends in Portland tonight since I won't be here in Cornwall.
Nice. Night out on the town with the boys, hitting up Jiggles, hitting up Union Jacks, hitting
Dude,
up
I
all the places that your
don't think
mom
my-
would
I
frown upon.
hope better than Jiggles.
Yeah. First of all, I don't think my dad will be going to any strip clubs, and two, he wouldn't go to Jiggles. All right, like, Jiggle off I-5. Ugh.
Shout out to Jade.
Hey, you guys fell in love last time we went to
I
Jiggles.
fall in love every time I go to any strip club.
Fell in love with the stripper.
It's true, dude. That's story of my life.
Okay, so say that a girlfriend catches her boyfriend cheating on her. Is it legitimate for her now to start lurking, start going through his Facebook, start going through his text messages, start going through his email, his, I don't know, snail mail, whatever, what have you? Is it
Not
cool?
at all. Are you gonna
No.
do that for the entire relationship? Like even when you're married, like that just seems so pointless. Like
Okay.
either break up with him or reinstate the trust.
Let's take a small step back. Say they don't cheat. Some relationships just like, Raphael's in the how do we say Raphael? Nathan's in the bathroom. There's his iPhone, not password protected. I'm gonna look through his text messages a little bit to see who he's been hitting up.
You're asking for it.
I think so too.
I hate it.
I absolutely hate it.
It just shows there's no trust anyway. So
lack of
why
trust.
are you with someone you don't even trust?
Insecure.
Like,
It's insecure.
I don't
Totally.
care. See, I personally, I don't care if they go through my phone because I've got nothing to hide. Whatever's in my
yeah.
phone.
But at
What
the
if
same
you found out your significant other went through your phone? How would you feel?
I would just be like, well, I thought there'd be more trust there. I
Yeah.
thought I would expect. Well, like you said, trust is a staple in any relationship. Once you start going through the phone and the emails and stuff, it's like, yo, where'd the trust go?
slippery slope.
Yeah,
slippery
exactly.
slope.
Once you break trust, I think once you break trust, okay, like, yeah, there's always going to be communication issues in a relationship because some people are better communicators than others, and just sometimes it's just hard to communicate. But with trust, once trust gets broken, that's detrimental. That's just collateral damage and
Well, when they do look through your text messages, I feel that they interpret a lot of things that like aren't there too. Like
exactly.
they
Yeah.
read a text
Start
message.
overthinking.
Yeah, exactly. They start
Extremely.
overthinking, and then their brain takes over because women like to think a lot.
So do men.
Oh,
And
yeah,
men
it's-
do too.
I'm a
And-
classic overthinker, man.
And it is impossible to portray any sort of extreme feeling in text messages. It's I mean, you can't tell if it's
Come on,
sarcasm,
baby.
if it's like sadness, happiness. It's really hard to tell. And that's why God invented emojis.
You know what the new version of that is? Is direct messages on Twitter. If a guy direct messages me and then
He want-
quickly
he wants the
deletes
D.
it,
He wants the D.
I can tell he's in a relationship and it's with a snooper. I've had that a couple times. Like, hey, what's up? And like they delete it. I'm like after I reply, it's
Interesting.
a little snake there.
Yeah, that is
A
snaky.
little snake.
But
Super.
lesson to the ladies: if he cheats and there's no trust, just break up with him. Don't
Yeah.
try to keep it going and then keep lurking. It's not gonna work out.
yeah,
it
you
goes
will
for the-
eventually break up. Don't
Yeah.
prolong it.
Right.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it goes for the guys too. Just check your lease, buddy. You need to break up.
Who do you guys think is more prone to cheat, men or women?
Men. Look at popular culture. Like music videos, there's one man and 13 women.
Right.
Female music videos, maybe some male backup dancers or
Sure.
like I don't know.
I think this just might be like conforming to society almost, but like I think we're equally likely to cheat. It just depends on the relationship you're kind of in, because that, like you said, it's just like society makes us think that men are gonna cheat, like men are dogs. blah,
Life's
blah,
not a
blah.
Nelly music video, Emily.
Wish it
I
was.
I just
Tip
need
drill?
the credit card swiped sometimes.
No, I think I might have to agree with Ryan. I think it might be equally because I know that like it seems that men are portrayed as dogs and yes, men might be more likely to cheat. But I also feel like there's on the complete opposite end of the spectrum where women are like, I'm an independent woman. I don't have to be tied down. So they go out and try to prove a point about that. And it's just like, I think it could totally go either way.
I'd like to add a point too, is when women cheat, a lot of times the guys don't find out. Women are a lot better at keeping secrets than males are.
Yeah.
I feel like.
The jury's out because I'm going to agree with Emily on this one. And I think it's solely based on the fact that there's a social stigma where men have to be the aggressor, where they have to go out and get the female, right? So say this dude's wasted, hammered at that's bad, at Jackal Cooley's on Thursday night, Buckin' Thursdays. And it's common it's not common, it's just like, it's societal pressures where a girl will sit back and play the waiting game for a guy to go get her. And, say they dance a few songs, Toby Keith, Kenny Chesney, I don't know, you're the country fan.
Going down a dirt road.
Right.
Jason Aldean.
I just think that a man is more prone to cheat. But actually, Ryan did make a good point. I think that men are really, really bad at, not that you should keep it. If you cheat, you should own up to it. Be a man, face your consequences.
Or be a woman.
Well, I feel like if the girl that you cheat on your girlfriend with is more prone to be like, oh, that guy has a girlfriend. Well, I'm gonna tell her about it and stuff like that too. So I don't know.
Especially in college, it's a small town. I mean, it doesn't seem like it. We're a pretty small community here at Oregon State University.
It is. It's a lot smaller than you initially think.
Right.
There's always just like you can trace every female relationship back to a hookup or a friend's hookup, you can always connect someone to someone else in Corvallis.
Exactly.
And by the way, we did get, I sent a tweet out to the Twitter sphere about is grinding cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And David Raymer tweets back, no, but you're being a tease. If you're willing to grind your lady parts...
A rooster tease.
A rooster tease. If you're willing to grind your lady parts all over me, but nothing more, that's just dumb.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, females do not go to the club to, like, do stuff after the club. Like, sometimes we just want to go and dance.
Just dance.
But yeah, but like the kind of music that they play at the club is just grinding music. What happened to good old fashioned?
Yeah, but just because
dancing
you grind
and
with someone, seriously.
But like grinding is inherently sexual.
Well, just because you get a boner?
I do get a boner every damn time.
That's like half base. You don't have to go to first. I mean, you can like.
Yeah, but you're still on the base paths.
I don't even know what that
means. Stay out
of
the batter's box.
I have no idea what you're talking
Stay
about.
in the dugout.
Okay. So stay home if you're not trying to get some. So everyone in Impulse is trying to get some.
I always feel like that when I'm there.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe that's the wrong mentality.
Yeah, not most females aren't trying to get some. They're just trying to get some attention for a night.
Okay, that's true. That's true. I'm just saying, I still think that grinding isn't cool in a relationship.
Oh, yeah, me either.
I'm not saying it's cheating. I'm just saying it's not cool.
Okay.
Because maybe I catch my girl grinding in the club, even with her homosexual friend, or with another guy, a friend of mine perhaps, or just a random dude, and then later I'm like, let's say like later it's just me and her together, and I'm just like, that's in the back of my mind. I'm like,
what if she's grinding with a lesbian with the intention of going home with her?
Can I go home with them?
There was a hot lesbian in Impulse the other day.
Really?
Like weekend before.
How'd you know she was a lesbian?
She was hitting on my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was pretty good looking though.
Nice.
Yeah. Side note.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway.
Snooping's not cool. Grinding's not cool.
Okay.
Just wanted to get that out there.
Moving on. Do you guys think that it's rude for guys and girls to share their sexual exploits with their close friends and confidentiality? Is that chill?
It's inevitable. It really is.
I think as you get more committed with another person and you move deeper into a relationship, you're less likely to share the details of your sexual exploits with your friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but for the first time, it's just like, I don't know. You share it, or if they ask. I mean, most of the time I'm honest.
I'm not going to go into detail if I like the girl, though.
Okay.
Well, what do you think?
I've never been much of a kiss and tell kind of guy. I think you have the best point, and that is, maybe it's okay to tell the action, but not the details. And it's not like I think you're kind of a D-bag if you walk into your house and like just be like, oh yeah, dude, totally. I don't even know what's PC. I don't want to get us in
Totally
trouble.
got fellatio down I-5, bro. And then you go into like the play-by-play, so we're driving, right? Starts playing with my belt, and then you're it's just like, but if one of my good friends asks, I might tell I'll tell about it, but I won't necessarily go into like extreme detail. This is like totally, what's that word? Misogynistic and probably objectifying to women. But if it was just like a random hookup, I'm way more likely to tell more of my friends with more details. I mean, that's just how it goes. If it's a girl I like, I'm just like, no, dude, you don't get to know that.
The respect level isn't necessarily there if it's just a random hookup.
Exactly. The more I respect the girl, the less likely I am to go into the details.
Makes sense.
And it's something that I think happens as you move deeper into a relationship. Like when you're first starting out, like you said, yeah, you might tell your buddies. A little bit later on, you're just like, no, like
what's the point?
Exactly. Exactly.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's really no point to kissing and telling. It's what is it, like a penis measuring contest? Like it's not really that big of a deal. I think you should really respect. I mean, I guess you guys are right if it's a random hookup, but I think that respect is the underlying theme here. You got to respect somebody else enough. Like I wouldn't necessarily want a girl to go and tell like all her friends about it. Unless it was just like top notch, like
he's like,
Michael Jordan
Kyle.
of sex. Like,
so she gets to share the top notch stuff, but she can't share the Debbie Downer stuff.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
I think that's a little
double
unfair,
standard.
yeah.
It's a huge double standard, but I mean, I guess in the end, I just wouldn't want to share anything at all.
I wouldn't mind it.
What's your take on this, Emily? Do you share your sexual experiences with your friends?
Not really. No. I just don't get the point. Like, are you bragging? Like, what? I don't know. There's really no point to it.
Yeah, but sometimes you get into a conversation and you're talking about the opposite sex or whatever, and you're like, you just start to ask, like, things you've done and stuff. I don't know. I'm just talking about, like, with friends. You might be like, hey, dude, have you ever done this in the bedroom? And your friend will be like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. This one time, I'm like, yeah, I did this the other night. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But also,
I
it's
can
not
understand
like,
that, but I don't necessarily name names.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
I like to keep I don't know, I respect them. So I'm not trying to be like, yeah, this person was really bad or...
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I like your stance.
And also, I think that it's expected that either party, the male or the female, will probably share some details with a handful of their close friends, their closest friends. But that's just kind of like,
It's kind of inevitable.
Yeah, it's inevitable. You're going to talk about that kind of stuff with your with your really close friends. Like,
brown cow.
I'm not saying like 6 or 7 of your buddies, but like 2, 3 of your really close friends. Yeah, you might share a couple details with, but I just think that's expected. And if the female does that about me, I expect that to happen. Like, I'm not like, can't believe you told them that. It's like, yeah, it happened, whatever.
For sure. What about talking dirty? Does talking dirty have any place in the bedroom?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What are some good words and some bad words to use?
I think kind of like, I don't know. I'm not going to go into details about specific words, but like a girl telling me like something like how I don't know if someone else answer this.
Go ahead, Ryan, first timer.
First time guest, long time listener, Ryan Briggs.
I think there's a place for it, but it's more like depending on the situation, because you're not gonna really like talk dirty if you're having like intimate sex. I feel like
making love.
Yeah, making love, but you might if like you're having rough sex. I feel like I think it makes it more interesting.
Let's just get rid of the word dirty, and I just think that talking is always like if you're having like more intimate like making love type intercourse, I think that you could still talk. It just wouldn't be dirty. It'd just be like how much you like the other person, how beautiful you think they are, etc. And well, if you're having intimate love making sex, you probably like the other person.
Yeah. I don't even think words need to be said at that point.
Sometimes I like words though. I'm a communicator. That's why it's my major. So some live tweets. I'm live tweeting sex right now.
I'd rather not have words. I'd rather have beats. I'd rather have music.
Oh,
I'd rather
music
have.
too.
I'd rather let the music do the speaking for me. you know.
That was the dad. Don't ever say that.
Yo, what was the daddy?
Oh
you
my
guys
gosh.
had calling me daddy
I'd
topic.
rather let the music do the speaking.
Would you guys want to be called daddy?
Gosh.
No, we talked about this last week.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I don't think so. After I don't know. I watched the show again after it was like filmed and
Dude,
released.
Kyle
and
said some weird stuff.
I said some weird stuff last
You
week.
said like, yeah, you want to last longer? Visualize your father. It's like,
Whoa!
whoa.
Think about it now.
I heard that.
I don't know, but there is, I think, a place for talking dirty. I like it in certain aspects.
Oh, it's fun, yeah.
And I think that just because there's music on doesn't mean I'm not going to talk. I like a little talking here and there. You know, like, I don't know, just a little bit of dirty talk is nice.
Okay.
I don't know what words are appropriate, which words aren't. Okay, daddy. I guess that one I would put on the inappropriate side just because there's no real turn on for me being called daddy. But what do you think, Emily?
Imagine this. I don't know. Sometimes I imagine this. If, like, you called a girl mommy.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
Like,
that.
how messed up is that? Sometimes I think about that. Like, you got to reverse it. And, like, why is daddy okay, but mommy is, like,
Have you guys
so
seen
crossing the line?
Have you guys seen the sex
Like,
scene in the movie Blue Velvet?
So weird. No.
Oh yeah.
Dennis Hopper's like huffing nitrous oxide. He's like, "Mommy." It's effed up. You gotta see. It's probably one of the gnarliest sex scenes I've ever seen. It's weird. He's calling this girl mommy and like acting like a baby and like, but then like it's weird.
So is it fair or foul for like a Latino lady to call you Poppy?
Ooh, I think I'd get turned on if she was like, "Oi, Poppy," like that sample in Miami by Will Smith. Yeah. Poppy. That would be hot. That would be hot.
That's an interesting point with the mommy thing. I would not be into that.
Yeah,
I would
kinda
not at all
like-
be
I
into
might
that.
lose my
Ruins it, huh?
erectness.
What about baby? Like, what if the girl was like, "Oh, baby, that's cool."
It's endearing.
I'm down.
You
think
use
that's
that in
a-
the daytime.
I think that's an overused, endearing term, though. I think
What's
everyone uses
What's a
that.
better one?
Pumpkin.
That's what my dad calls me. Don't mess with that one.
Yeah, what's a better one, Kyle?
Sugar.
Oh, sugar.
Oh,
Darling.
he's so sweet.
I don't know.
Darling.
I think that there's just like you create your own like endearment terms
Pop-pop.
almost.
Pop pop.
Gangy. Oh,
Gaggy?
Gangy.
Oh,
Gangy.
they said gaggy. I was like, oh,
That
that's,
sounds
now
like
we're
a
getting into
disease.
something real
Gaggy.
freaky.
It's a rash you don't want to get. No, I just think kind of like whatever comes out of the mouth in the moment of passion is just hot. You know, I don't care if it's cliche or whatever. Like, I'm probably gonna be into it,
Okay.
especially if I'm having intercourse at that moment. Yeah.
Right. Right.
It's
Okay.
gonna take a lot for me to lose my erectness. Let me tell you.
What if someone was like, let's have intercourse?
Something that he would say.
Wait. What? So what if someone says that? That's not
Whatever.
normal to say.
I'd still be into it. I mean, at the end of
When
the
I-
day, I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah. So
that's
you want to have
so weird.
intercourse?
Someone said that to me, I'd be like,
So do you want to?
I mean, we can make out.
Let our genitals touch.
Would you?
What about bumping uglies?
I don't like that.
Bump uglies?
It's
I
funny.
like to think of my
that's
genitalia
really
as a
funny.
beautiful thing. Not an ugly thing.
Want to bump beauties?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's nope. I don't like that.
Want to have intercourse? I like that. I'm gonna try that one.
It's like a lightning bolt struck my penis.
You use that line?
No.
What if someone was like, let's do sex?
I'm down. Actually, like,
I
let's
think
do
I've gotten that one
sex.
before.
My shirt would be off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Do you guys have anything else that you want to add? Anything you want to talk about before Velvet Victories?
Kyle, what do you think about talking dirty? Like, what are some things that you think are inappropriate?
I always try and just fail, and that sounded really depressing.
Like, well, you're
Are
like,
you like pushing the limit?
yeah, you
No,
try
I
and say
just
weird
I don't
stuff.
I just don't think it's that cool. I'm not
Like, it
really
doesn't
into
really
it.
come out naturally.
Not really. No, it feels kind of forced.
Yeah, okay, that's true. You make a good point there. You don't want to force it. You don't want to be like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to go into it. You don't want to force it, but if it comes out naturally, like, I don't know, naturally it's hot. It's hot. It'll get me a little more.
Kyle.
It'll get me, oh, Kyle.
So long.
Oh, Kyle. So long. So long.
Well.
Well. Sorry, dude.
Um,
Aw.
yeah, usually for me, talking dirty is just the overuse of expletives. It's usually just how it is.
Oh, F you.
pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, it is just kind of forced for me. So I don't really partake.
Just a lot of expletives.
So
Just
Any more
imagine you
topics
cussing
wanna
a lot
talk
while
about?
you're having sex.
what?
Any more topics you want to talk about?
No, not really. Not really. Unless you guys have anything else you want to add before Velvet Victories.
Yesterday, I call it a squirrel suit. It is like a onesie, but the legs are connected and there are just feet holes at the bottom. So the entire thing
Nice.
is connected. I think it's pretty sexy. So I can't wait to try that
Any
out.
pattern or just one solid color?
It is kind of like a periwinkle blue.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. We got a tweet in. We'll call her August Daisy. Lil Mama is the best for like pet names. Funny but also endearing. Oh, Lil Mama.
It just reminds me of the Yin Yang Twins. You know, like the Whisper song.
Oh, Lil Mama.
Or like Lil Wayne's mom, actual mom.
Lil Mama.
Oh
Lil
yeah,
Mama.
yeah. Okay, all right.
What about like
All right.
what if you made like Lil Wayne like vocal inflections during sex, like ahem.
I'm stepping in.
I would not stop laughing.
You know what I'm talking about. He always makes
Yeah.
those little vocal inflections between like every
And then you
darn
try to
verse.
like light a lighter.
Yeah.
What if you use like the vocalizer?
Oh, auto-tune during sex. That'd be sick.
Auto-tune my
I'm coming out.
auto-tune my dirty talk.
Yeah. Ahem. Lil Mama. All right.
Oh. So Velvet Victories of the week.
Yeah, set us off, dude.
I got nothing. I thought I'd
Dude,
think
you're
about it all
so
morning.
depressed these
All
days.
morning. I don't have
Oh
anything.
my god.
Yeah, I just don't. I haven't been.
Little depression
anything.
hard over there. You know what this is? World's smallest violin.
Sounds good, man.
We need the world's smallest cheese to go with that too.
And some wine. Wait, already taking care of that.
Hey, Kyle, are you getting drunk tonight off Weineken? Want a Whamburger with some French fries down there?
Hey, they're freedom fries around here.
Yeah,
America.
Freedom fries.
What about you? Did you have anything good happen this week?
I don't French kiss, I freedom kiss.
This week, I don't know. I think our beach trip on Saturday was pretty amazing. Being on top of the dune.
That
at
was
the end of the
nice.
night, that was pretty sweet.
I agree with that, Ryan. I agree with that. That was a nice Velvet Victory. Kyle, dude, I'm not letting this show end until you say one Velvet Victory.
Just go around the rows, y'all. Think about it.
You're thinking about it all morning. You've been striking out, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, sometimes even the best hitters have slumps.
I know, man. I'm in one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Dude.
You just need some food. You'll cheer right up.
I do.
I do.
I
I'm
do.
really hungry.
I do.
Local boys after this?
Yes.
I had it yesterday.
M. Burke?
I have class and I had it yesterday. I skipped class last time though to eat.
Oh, nice.
Not the first time.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, food comes first in my life.
What's your Velvet Victory, Emily?
Last night, my interview with Ninth Wonder was posted on The Source, and then I'm expecting another one today. It's just
It was posted on the source.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Sweaty hands.
That's really awesome. I mean, that's awesome that you can write for the source. I'm thoroughly jealous. Healthily jealous, but thoroughly jealous.
Who'd you interview?
Ninth Wonder, and then the one today will be D1, who was on tour with Macklemore.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of insane.
It's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Alexander?
I got nothing, dude. Thought about it all morning, and I just had a terrible week.
For sure. Understand, man. Happens to the best of us.
No, I was kidding, dude. I was making fun of you.
Yeah, I know.
I think even in the darkest hours, you can still find
The
a
light?
glimmer of light.
Yeah, absolutely.
I finally got fully moved into my room.
Oh, I wouldn't say fully moved in.
Oh, well, that other stuff is like just boxes. Like they're like
Until the boxes are out.
those
you're
are
not fully
plastic
moved in.
containers. Those aren't boxes. I had moving boxes full of crap that I finally emptied out, and I found so much cool stuff that I had forgotten I had, like a pair of shoes, an envelope with $75 in it, a bunch of legal pads, just all kinds of stuff. I got a desk in my room now. I got a shelf. I don't know. I've been living just out of boxes for the first 8 weeks, and now I actually have a desk that I can study at, so that's nice. That's a Velvet Victory right there. And I also think another Velvet Victory I have to agree with Ryan. That beach trip was awesome. First time I've been to the Oregon coast in about 3 years. So it was beautiful.
First time you've been in Pacific City, correct?
Ever, yeah.
Favorite beach.
Dude,
by
it's
far.
cool. I like the isolation and the quaintness of that little beach town. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know, because I had like academically a terrible week, but I had a fun time this week. I had a good socially. Went to Impulse sober last night. That's the opposite of a Velvet Victory.
Did you leave sober?
No, I left with a buzz on. Not drunk, but a buzz on. And I didn't pay for any drinks.
That's nice.
Yeah, I felt like a hot girl.
No. No one buys your drinks in Corvallis if you're a hot girl.
Well,
People are cheap.
I just assumed that's what
College students.
I got a couple drinks bought for me last night, so it was cool. I was kind of whoring myself out at the bar, though.
Oh. Some cougars?
Did you unbutton the top button?
Oh, I was showing a lot of skin.
Scandalous.
Foreskin. Kyle, come on.
Kosher.
Kyle, you got something?
Let's see.
Yeah, the show can't end until you think of one positive thing that
I
happened
know.
this week.
I'm trying to think. I really it's just been a blah week. It's been a blah week.
No, keep thinking.
But even in the blahest of weeks, dude, you can find the opposite of blah.
Keep it coming, Dalai Lama.
Kyle, after the darkest night, the sun still. Wow, I messed that one up.
I'm really excited to just go home for a few days. I guess that would be
for
my
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You can't prematurely vote victory, dude.
Well, we're not gonna be here next week, so we can let it slide.
Yeah, but what if the world ends between now and
Something this week, though.
then? Something this week, Kyle. Come on.
You got this great beanie on your head, too.
Yeah, I got a
bookstore.
beanie yesterday.
Dude, his shirt is amazing too. It says Arizona, and it's just a picture of like what you would picture Arizona to be like.
Thanks.
Like
I've
a
actually never
rock
been. Yeah.
And
Some
blue
desert.
sky.
Some desert.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's breathtaking.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My
Just
velvet,
like your face.
my velvet victory is that compliment.
Nice.
No, I got
Nice.
I bought Kanye West's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy on vinyl. So I'm really excited to get that colored vinyl. So
I feel like if you would listen to that one backwards, you would kind of become Charles Manson.
Nice.
Friends with Satan.
Yeah.
If you spin Chicago's, I don't even know what time it is backwards. There's a satanic message.
Wow.
Watch Little Nicky.
Oh yeah. And they say Hotel California is the same way.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard if you spin Queens, another one bites the dust backwards. It says it's fun to smoke marijuana.
Yeah. It's fun to smoke marijuana.
Now, good show today.
Yeah. So we're taking a 2-week break. We won't be here for a few weeks. So
Wow.
hope you guys can survive without us next Friday.
Thanks for the love on the Twitter sphere from Kathleen Marie 91 and August Daisy 821. Appreciate it. Thanks for listening.
For sure. Ryan, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me on the
Ryan,
show.
big day for you, buddy.
And I felt like a preschooler going to school for the first day.
Yeah. I know a Velvet Victory that's going to be happening later tonight. Going down to Eugene to see the Nucks at a house party, which is pretty cool because they're the kind of band that plays they play at clubs and like music fests and stuff, but they're doing a Pacific Northwest house party tour, which is pretty rad. So I'll be going and seeing them later tonight. That'll be fun.
So cool.
Y'all should come.
I'm going to a show in town.
Nice.
My friends just did a bike tour from Portland to San Jose. And all on their bikes, rode like 70, 80 miles a day. And they are going to be performing at Cloud and Kelly's tonight.
Nice.
So, yeah,
That's
I'm pretty
rad.
proud of them.
That's
really cool.
rad.
That'll be cool.
Hip hop. Yeah,
And thank you for joining us again, Emily. It was always a
of
pleasure.
course.
Maybe we'll see you again because you're staying an extra term now, right?
Show. Oh, for show, though.
Absolutely, for show. Well, I guess that's all we have for this week. Thank you for tuning in, joining us. This is DJ Heartbreaker signing off, telling you to spread love, embrace controversy, and have a good weekend.